What's really going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode here at Stay True to the Flavor. My name is Eddie. Please consider subscribing. For today, I'm making some dessert. I am making cake. Not just any cake. I'm making a choco flan and a butter pecan flan. It's flantastic. Stay tuned. Okay, so now for the ingredients that I'm going to be using today. I got my favorite cake mix, well, you can use whatever. I'm going to be adding some mochaccino into it, and it takes half a cup of oil and 1 cup of water. I'm going to substitute the water for 1 cup of milk. I'm going to be adding just a little bit of this dark vanilla. The pan, you're going to spray your pan inside so it'll release your choco flan. I also have some pudding that I'm going to add to it. Gets a little bit moisture, a little bit more flavor. Then it's going to take 3 eggs, and 3 eggs for my flan, which is the sweetened condensed milk and the evaporated milk, and half of the cream cheese. For my caramel, I'm going to use some sugar. Put in a non-stick skillet and make into some caramel. And I have all these eggs because I'm going to be making 2 different ones, a chocolate cake one and a butter pecan one as well. And for the flan, I'm gonna use vanilla, but I'm not gonna use the dark. I'm gonna use the light vanilla. Okay, so the first thing I want to do is I'm gonna go ahead and get my pan baking. You can use butter and butter it up, spray it down nice so it'll release easier. Okay, so I don't know if you could tell, but it's nice and sprayed. Next, what I want to do is grab my non-stick skillet. I'm going to add my sugar to it, put this over the flame, and move it around so it won't stick until it gets to a nice caramel color. Okay, so meanwhile my sugar starts to warm up. I'm going to go ahead and throw in this mochaccino. Nice good spoonful of that chocolate pudding. My cake mix. The vanilla extract. Not too much because it could be overpowering. I'm going to throw my cup of milk. Half cup of vegetable oil. It's going to take 3 eggs. No shell. Okay, got my 3 eggs ready to be blended. Now go start working on my caramel. Okay, so I got my cake batter mix. My caramel took about maybe 4 minutes at medium heat, so I got it to the color that I wanted. Now what you're going to do is just drizzle this on the bottom. Let's drizzle this on the bottom. Come on now, here it comes. Gotta be patient. There we go. Maybe if I give it a little bit of help. There we go. Okay, so there's my caramel on the bottom. Got my cake mix. Now I'm just going to put my cake mix in. It's okay for the flan. I got half of cream cheese already in there. It was a little bit hard, so I just put it in the microwave, melted down a little bit. That's why it looks like that. But you're going to need 1 can of evaporated milk, 1 can of condensed milk, 1, 2, 3, And don't forget your vanilla. And then we're using the clear one this time. Okay, now I got my flan. You don't want to pour it directly in there because it'll go into your cake batter and you get kind of like a marbling. You want to just put your spoon over it and just let that flow right over it. Making a mess here. And I'm not going to go all the way because your cake will rise. So you gotta leave a little bit of room, and I think I could use just a little bit more. With the excess, you can make a little flan. Next, if you want to do is grab a piece of foil, not too long. You don't want it hanging way down low, because I'll explain to you right now why. You want to just make sure it's nice and tight. And this is the reason why you want it nice and short. You don't want it too long, because you're going to put it in a water bath, or baño Maria in Spanish. I got some water in here. You're going to set your cake and flan in here, and if the foil is too long, it's going to steam up. Going to go underneath the foil, get your ingredients all watery down, and they won't come out. So you got to make sure that it's nice and tight and not too short, just barely enough to cover it. Okay, I'm gonna repeat the steps for my butter pecan one. Okay, so I'm just about done with the second one. I preheated my oven to 350 degrees and cover them with foil. Okay, so my cakes have been in the refrigerator about 3 hours. First, when you take them out of the oven, make sure they're cool to the touch, and then you want to refrigerate them to get nice and cool and firm up. So the pecan ones, I'm going to chop some pecan ones for that butter pecan one, and do some almonds for the chocolate one. Okay, so along with the walnuts and the pecans, I'm going to do some strawberries. I'm just going to cut the green off, just like that. Here's one of my cakes. I got the paper cutout, the tray that I'm gonna put it in. Just gonna just put this on there and hope for the best. Voila! Okay, I got some candied caramel. Let's see if how this comes out. Not like I wanted to, but whatever. Just like that. After this, I'm gonna go ahead and add the walnuts. And I'm gonna put some strawberries right in the middle. Just like that. Add some chocolate straws, some blueberries, some boysenberries, but that's what I got for right now. Look at that caramel. It's nice. And see how the caramel comes out. Same thing, doesn't want to come out nice and smooth. There we go. Come on. Come on, baby. Come on. Sweet. Okay, now to this. Some of them pecans. Let's get some strawberries in there. There it is. 2 cakes, 1 chocolate flan, and butter pecan flan. Fantastic. So those are my take on my chocoflan cake with some espresso, some pudding in there, using milk instead of water. They come out delicious. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be tasting them on camera because I am taking them somewhere so other people could enjoy them. Again, thank you very much for watching this episode. If you made it this far, please consider subscribing. Till next time, I'm out. Remember to pray for the meals, and like always, stay true to the flavor. Peace.